guys, so today I have a tutorial for this look right here. There were a ton of requests for the look that I was wearing in my 2016 beauty favorites video, but that look was honestly so easy. Literally all I did was take this pigment, put it on my lid, and then I took Cocoa Bear on like in my outer V and crease, and then a little bit deeper of a brown, and that was it. Put on some eyeliner and that was it. So I kind of wanted to recreate that look but kind of like vamp it up a little bit. So it's kind of a like soft cut crease. We got a good wing going, but it's still a gold dramatic smoky eye sort of situation. Everybody said that my makeup matched my sunflowers, and so I wanted to do another makeup to match my black and yellow sunflowers. So if you guys want to see this liquid gold smoky eye look, then just keep watching. Okay, let's get started. So for foundation, I'm going to try, these are the NYX Total Control foundation drops. So I've tried these a couple times. I don't really have like a full like thought on them. I might do a review on them once I try them a few more times, but for now, let's just give them another try. So I'm just gonna do a full dropper full to start and see where we need to go from there. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender to bounce that into my skin. The one thing I will say right off the bat is this foundation builds up amazingly. You can really control what kind of coverage you get with this. This is also a pretty good color match. My face is probably just like a little bit lighter than my neck, but that's not something I mind at all. Next for concealer, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Ivory. And I'm just going to really use that just to cover up the extra redness that I have on my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, and on, and my under eyes, you know? Take that beauty blender, and then I'm also going to use this to prime my eyes. Okay, and then I'm just immediately going to go in with my NYX powder. I'm just going to take my NYX HD Banana Powder and set that concealer. And set my lids as well. Alright, and then I'm just going to set the rest of my face with my Honest Beauty, what is this, Invisible Blurring Powder. This is like the nicest packaging I've ever had on a powder like thing. It has like a little thing where you can close it and then you can click it open, and like one click has like one little dot and 2 clicks has like 2 dots for it to come out of. So you can really like control how much powder you get. It's honestly amazing. I've been loving this powder. It keeps me so matte, and it wasn't like super expensive. I think it was like $25, which is definitely like high-end prices, but you know, it's not like NARS or Make It Forever prices where it's like $50 for a thing of powder, you know what I mean? Okay, to start sculpting the face, I'm gonna take my NYX contour palette. I haven't used this in a hot second, so I'm just gonna take that color right there, which is the kind of like cool contour color. I'm just gonna take this little BH Cosmetics dome brush and just pop that, and just pop that on the sides of my cheeks. Ah, that's it. Hurts so bad. Do you ever get like super bad under the skin zits that are just like miserable? They just miserably exist on your face and you're just like, what? I taste powder in my mouth, and that's one of the grossest flavors ever. And then I'm just going to take a mixture of these two right here just to warm up my skin and kind of bronze. Just taking a little bit on my forehead just to slim my whole face down. Okay, we're gonna leave that base good for now and work on the eyes real quick, because I don't know what kind of blush and highlight I want to do with the eye look that I want to do. So I'm first going to fill in my eyebrows real quick off camera, and then we will be right back. All right, we're back and in brows and ready to go. So let's start off with eyes. So first I'm going to break into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm gonna take this shade right here that's just a nice light brown transition shade. Just gonna take that on a blending brush and just pop that right in the crease, just to start. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just pop in to the same palette, and I'm going to take this dark chocolate brown right there, and I'm just going to do the same thing, but just tuck it deeper in the crease. So I'm just doing windshield wiper motions right in the crease. Then just going in with another layer just to deepen it even more. Okay, and then I'm going to pop in to my Urban Decay Vice palette. This is like the palette that I use for the mirror when I'm getting ready, so it's super messy. But I want to use the Styli Style liquid gold pigment on my eyes, on my lids, but I want kind of a darker gold, so I'm just going to go in to this shade right here that's called Lucky. It's really similar to the Styli Style pigment, but more like kind of brown, so I think it'll be a good transition in between the two colors. So I'm going to first take the Styli Style pigment. Actually, first I'm going to take the Styli Style Color Lock Intense Shadow Stick, and this is in the shade, what is this? Gold Coast. So I'm just going to pop this on real quick just as a base. I'm taking this all the way across my lid, and then just slightly blend it with my finger. And once these dry, they set really quickly, so I'm just going to work one eye at a time and just pop. Do you see how much those pop with that like layer underneath? It's insane. I love these shadow sticks. They're so freaking good. They're good by themselves, but they also, like, I love them as eyeshadow bases. Like, look how much that pops. Look at that. I can't. And then I'm just going to do the same thing with the Lucky shade. Just a deep kind of bronzy shade if you don't have this palette. That's kind of what it looks like. And I'm just going to... Ooh, this is actually pretty copper. So if you have like a copper shadow, that'll work perfectly fine. So I'm just going to use my finger to pop that on the outer part of my lid. And then I'm going to go in with that same blending brush and just kind of sweep it so it blends into those crease colors. Okay, let's move on to the next eye. So just slightly blend it out. You can totally use a brush if you want, but sometimes fingers just make the best utensils, especially for like crazy pigmented pigments like this. I just think sometimes the fingers are the best way to go. Then I'm taking that bronze coppery shade on the outer half. Then I'll take my brush one more time and just blend it. I love this pigment. It reminds me of Telepathy, I think, from ColourPop, and Fortune Teller from Makeup Geek. This might be a dupe. Shall we test? Okay, it might not totally be a dupe, but yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it is a pigment for it is a dupe for Untamed. Maybe the Untamed is just a little bit more copper, but, and then this one is Fortune Teller, so Fortune Teller is more yellow, but whatever. Okay, now I'm going to take one of my favorite little blending brushes. This is the Morphe M507. It's great for like outer corner and crease work, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go in to the black from the Kat Von D palette, and I'm just going to start tucking it right in that crease. So I'm not taking it in the outer V. Actually, I'm going to take it a little bit. But I'm just taking it kind of underneath my outer V just because I want that bronze copper color to show through. So I'm just kind of making a like soft cut crease, I guess, if you will. Just because I really want you to be able to tell the like gold to the copper, but have the depth of black. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Let's hope that makes sense. So I'm just tucking that right in the crease of my eye. And then we're going right underneath kind of where like a winged liner would go. Just so it kind of closes it all off. Okay, then I'm going to go back with my blending brush, and I'm just going to take that light brown transition color that we used at the very beginning of the tutorial and just softly buff out the black. I'm going to pop a little bit more of the coppery color on the outer corner just to darken it a little bit. Make that pop come back. Bring that pop back. Okay, and then I'm going to add some winged liner, and then we'll move on to the lower lash line. So, uh-oh, my eyeliner is in my purse. Give me 1 second. It wasn't in my purse. It was right in front of me. Literally right in front of me. So I'm going to use the Styli Style Stylus liner. I was out of this for the longest time. That's why I stopped using it. But I love this stuff so freaking much. So I'm just going to do a wing of liner with this guy. Feels very Egyptian goddess, and I'm very much into it. Okay, let's work on the lower lash line a little bit. So I'm just going to take, this is just, I don't know what it is. It came with my BH Cosmetics set, but it's a great kind of fluffy definer brush, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to take that same transition color that we used at the very beginning of the tutorial from the Kat Von D palette, and I'm just going to place that from outer corner to inner corner, just going back and forth. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this like flat definer brush with a little bit of black mixed with the brown, and I'm just going to tuck that real close to my lashes. I'm going to go back with this brush, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of the bronze shade that we used on the outer corners of our lids and blend those dark shades down again. Okay, let's do some highlighting action. So I'm going to use the Styli Style Precious Metals palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Opal for my brow bone and my inner corner. And then I'm just going to take a clean pencil brush, and I'm going to wet said pencil brush. This is the All Natural Face Fix It Mist. I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit. Yes. Can we talk about that inner corner highlight though? Like, this is some serious inner corner highlight. Okay, I'm just going to go back in with the black from the Kat Von D palette and that same Morphe M507 just to re-darken up everything right quick before we move on to face. Okay, I think that is good for eyes until we do lashes and all that, but let's finish up with the face. So I'm just going to keep giving Styli Style some more love. I'm going to use, this is the High Impact Blush palette, Lust for Blush. I'm going to use the shade Barely There, and I might mix it with a little bit of Bellini. Peach Bellini Iced Tea is one of my favorite drinks ever, so this shade name just like steals my heart. But I think a peachy shade would be really pretty, so I'm going to start with mostly Barely There. Look how pigmented those are. It's insane. I'm just going to do a little pop of Bellini on top. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Okay, I don't want to go too heavy with blush though. Ooh. Then highlight. I have no idea what highlight I want to use, you guys. I want to do something pretty neutral to kind of match the highlight on my inner corner. I don't want to do too gold. I don't want to do too pink. Too pink. Too pink. Oh, here we go. I've used this in a really long time. This is the Physicians Formula Nude Shimmer Strip. So I'm just going to kind of keep it in this upper corner for my highlight. This is really nice because you can kind of like customize your highlight. You can use like these pinkier shades for a pinkier highlight if you want to do like a bronzy shade. I'm just going to kind of swipe my brush just in this general region. Yes, so pretty. My highlighter drawer is overfilling. First world problems. Ah! Okay. Okay, and then for lips, I want to keep it really similar to what I did in my 2016 favorites video. So first I'm just going to line my lips real quick with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Sandstorm. Okay, and then to fill it in, this is by Real Her Cosmetics. I found out about this through Makeup with Mai. I'll have her Instagram right here. She is amazing. If you don't follow her already, go follow her. She's an amazing LGBT makeup artist. Definitely give her a follow. I love her so much. But she's the one that introduced me to them, and they're like a philanthropy kind of makeup brand. So 20% of all their proceeds go towards an organization that benefits young women, which I think is amazing. I can't remember the exact name of the organization, but I have looked into it. It's really, really cool. So, and all of the names of their makeup products are like really empowering and like really just like nice. It's just a good, like, feel good makeup brand. You guys know that like women's issues are a huge passion of mine, so to kind of like find a brand that mixes fighting towards women's issues and makeup, like, I was super, super stoked. So this is the moisturizing lipstick in the shade I Love Myself, and it's just a beautiful nude. Look how pretty. Oh, I love this nude, and especially this combination is so nice. Look how nice, like the shine on it and everything. Oh, I'm obsessed. I love these lippies. They have lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, and they have an eyeshadow palette. So once I give it a good try, I will let you guys know more about the brand, but I just definitely think this is a brand you guys should have on your radar because it's just an awesome, awesome brand idea. The next thing I'm going to do is apply some lashes, and these are from Kiss, and they're faux mink drugstore lashes. Oh my gosh. And I like these ones because I can't do like thicker lashes, you guys know, because the band is just way too thick and heavy on my eyes. It just drives me insane. These ones have like a thick band, but it's not like super, super thick to where it's pokey and uncomfortable. So I love these. These are in the style Gala, and they're really, really gorgeous and fluttery. I just love them. So I'm going to use some of my Kiss strip lash adhesive. I might as well show you guys how I apply my lashes. So these are already trimmed. I always trim my lashes. It makes it so much easier, and honestly, even if they're like a little bit shorter than what you need, you'd rather have them shorter than too long, because if they're too long, they're just gonna poke and be really uncomfortable. So I just apply a really thin layer of glue. And the key to fake lashes is do not attempt putting them on your eyes at all whatsoever until the glue is tacky. Don't just wait 30 seconds like the instructions say. Wait however long you need to until this glue is tacky, and then you can just place them on and they just stick, and it's amazing. My best friend and I were talking about how when we used to not know how to apply lashes and we would just like glob glue on and try to stick them right to our face, the glue's wet. It's not going to stick to your face. So that's my biggest like word of advice is to 1, trim your lashes, and 2, wait until the glue is tacky. And I always recommend applying your lashes with tweezers. You can use your fingers, it just makes it a lot easier to see where you're placing them when you use tweezers. Do, 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 do. And how you can tell is if you just barely stick your lash to your finger, it should kind of pull, it should kind of like tug at your lash, you know, it shouldn't just, no, you know, it should be tacky. It should tack to your finger. And since these are already like measured to my face, you can just stick them on. Boom. Look how gorgeous these lashes are. I can't. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go apply the other lash off camera and we will be right back. Okay guys, and this is the completed look. So just for the final touches, I did add a little bit of the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum eyeliner pencil in the shade Espresso. It's just a deep, rich brown. I put that on my waterline and then I just added some mascara to my top and bottom lashes, and this is the completed look. So it's really similar to what I was wearing in my favorites, my 2016 favorites video, but I wanted to do something. That look was honestly super simple, so I wanted to do something a little bit more dramatic with it, but still keep it real to kind of what I was wearing. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you do, please give me a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm really at a loss for looks. So if you guys have some like color schemes you guys want to see or something like that, let me know. I would love to hear what you guys want to see from me. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!